Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. A woman's success doesn't intimidate a real man. A woman, look, and this is for men to understand, because unfortunately there's some men get upset if they feel like the woman is making more money than them, and also for a few ladies who might watch this channel who they might have trouble with a man and think it's because they have a degree or something or money, or you know what, and that's something even discussed in the mainstream. All these women graduating from college, more women in college, more women, getting degrees and everything of that nature, and making money and all of that. Look, if a woman is successful, her success in itself doesn't intimidate a real man. If a man's intimidated by that, he ain't a real man. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. He got some issues within himself if he's intimidated because this woman's doing something. And that's really bigger than just the woman. Because somebody like that, he's going to have some problems around other men who are really successful. And that's it. Like I said, a woman's success ain't going to intimidate the real one. Like if a man meets a woman and she's successful, she got, she making money and all of that, he ain't intimidated by that. If he doesn't want her, a real man, if he doesn't want her, he only doesn't want her because he's just not attracted. It's just that simple. He is not attracted to her physically, and the personality might not click. It's going to happen regardless of whether she is successful. It would happen just as much if she was just on a minimum wage job or not working. If he ain't physically attracted to her and he is not attracted to her personality, her success ain't what's intimidating him if he's a real man. Yeah, there are some men out there intimidated by that, but they ain't real men. I'm saying a real man, and plenty of women, they'll use that as a crutch or cope. They'll say, well, he was just intimidated because I had this money and stuff. No, baby, your butt, the dress wasn't hanging right on your body. He had a problem with your personality. Like, and I can think of several instances. I remember this one woman I met, and she thought that men were intimidated because, well, she had a regular job, a house and all of that. And just sitting there talking with her, I was just like, first of all, she looked like Wanda from In Living Color. Yeah, I was sitting there talking with her. It was at this place. It was at this store. And I was just sitting there talking with her. I said, damn, who she remind me of? And she was just talking. She still gave me her number and everything. I ain't even asked for it. She gave me her number, address, and everything. But I was like, she was just obnoxious. It was more like entertaining to me. And she was like, well, I do this for a living. And, I don't want to say what the job was, but, I was working for the government at the time. And I was like, which one do you think people will be more concerned with? It was more her obnoxious personality. It didn't have nothing to do with how much money she made. I made more money, had a more prestigious position, right? But then I think about this other woman I knew, and she had guys lined up, and she was an attorney. Now, that didn't intimidate these guys lined up for her. And she had several guys lined up and everything. She was still getting hers. And, I was thinking about that. I was like, if a woman's successful, she's successful. But, a real man is be like, oh, okay, he can appreciate it. If he in business himself, he might, and she in a business he want to be in, he might want to be her buddy. But romantically, just by our nature, since we're supposed to be the providers and everything, if you really look at just history, we're the ones who provided and are making all the money. Therefore, we're not looking, well, most of us ain't looking for a woman who has the money. Yeah, you got some gigolos out there and everything, but I'm just talking about like regular men out here. We ain't really thinking about all that. It's like, oh, okay, you got a nice, oh, okay, good, you got all of this. Boom. I'm more interested in that your butt looking good and your personality is there. In fact, some people will say, well, should you say personality first? However order you want to do it in. It's the intangibles. That's why you can get a man with money who will still mess with a woman who broke. If she got the right personality And, you know, he's just physically attractive. I mean, we have no problems admitting we into the looks. To the man, some men's detriment, but that's another conversation. But the thing is, her success ain't gonna intimidate it, you know? But see, some men need to understand that if as a man, you hearing this and you felt intimidated by a woman because she was successful, first of all, she just doing her thing. That means you gotta look within. Why were you intimidated? Like, I've dealt with a lot of women who were really doing some stuff. I didn't really give a shit. It was their personalities and their physicality that drew my attention. We just clicked. And when we stopped clicking, we just rolled on. It's not that big a deal. That's what she doing. Okay, she got to feed herself and everything. Why would that success intimidate a real man? Because a real man first of all, a real man, he doing his own thing anyway. He don't need hers. And, you know, that's, you know, for the men, and look within. For the women, don't, baby girl, don't think it's because you got a degree or a couple degrees or money and stuff you intimidating the man. He just don't want your ass. You probably did. Shoot, what kind of personality you got? In fact, I would say this to any women who feel it's their success. When you deal with a man, don't tell him what you do for a living. Because even a lot of times what some women do, they'll use it to hit a man over the head. Because they so focused on it. That's cool, but maybe that's not the right man for you. Now, there are some men, hey, you might meet some guy who is successful himself, and he say, hey, you know what, let's put our stuff together, let's build together. You know, and that's cool. He's a real man. He's not intimidated by it. In fact, I'll tell you what, if I met a woman, she a millionaire, I would actually offer to take her out. Not to like trick or anything like that. It'd be a business meeting, because if it's in a field that I want to get into, I want to talk business. I don't mind. Shoot, I'll probably write it off on my taxes. But that's how you gotta be. You see, there's a lot of myths out here, a lot of I don't know, just wrong ideas. You know, a lot of things that are just promoted, and they basically copes. If a woman's successful, or if a man don't want a particular woman, it really is just her personality and her body. You know, her physicality. He's just not attracted to her. He can't bribe his dick. It ain't her success, because a real man, he working on his own shit. In fact, a real man, he'll applaud the success. And like I said, he'll friend zone the woman, but if he ain't attracted to her and the personalities don't click, well, he might not do that either. You know, or if the personalities click but he ain't physically attracted, he might say, oh, she in this business, let me keep her for business. Now, I'm an entrepreneur. If I meet a woman and she's successful what she doing, I'm like, my first thought is, okay, how does this click with what I do? Oh, okay, we can have a business lunch or something. But that's about it. That's about it. Her success is not intimidating me, or it should never intimidate a real man, okay? So understand that, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.